the reason for the season. Audio source. Damn. Is that a space chicken or what?
It's like a lizard thing in the game. It's just that the mouth has a weird shape and
I think it.
when you open the mouth.
Oh, I think it depends on how you're turning it off. But
Technically, lizards are. Wait, no, chickens are. No, lizards are ancestors of chickens.
I'm assuming the bad is the I don't know, like software. It's kind of like humans. It's like at any point something can like hiccup, and then when you restart or start up your computer, it like kind of enables that chance. And then hardware wear and tear of things stopping and going. I was about to say chicken. Is that a chicken?
It's a lizard.
Chicken.
It's a slink.
Chickens are technically dinosaurs, according to the AI answer.
What is that? A chicken.
Yeah, so chickens belong to the theropod group in the net.
Chicken.
You know what else I have?
Oh.
Called mozzarella sticks.
Still what's that? Rotate.
I'm gonna go scrunkle Nikki real quick. Double checking? Okay.
Hi chat, sorry, my computer like overheated or something and it reset itself. So that's fun. Is everything working though, chat? Can you see everything?
I'm stealing your sword. I'm stealing your sword. I'm stealing your sword.
What? No, I need that. Okay, I'm ready whenever you are.
Where the fuck do we can go to the garden? Oh, actually, we can go. We can go through corporate if we want.
Technically, we could.
Smile. Yeah. We could. Let's go. Let's do corporate. Let's be fancy.
It's like, what is it called? Fucking hammer toss?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I don't think.
Oh, this is vacant.
Yeah, like the rest of Zephyra, similar to Zero. Corporates are not particularly considered too kindly. I don't even know why they have a corporate entrance here, if I'm honest. I think Hamsky's looking for sponsors or something, perhaps.
Sponsors? I mean, would that be worth an investment?
It's just more information I've heard from the grapevine. He has a few connections to people in high places. He's quite cordial with Marius as well, from what I remember. So perhaps it's that. Also, I think Nemesis might have done something.
Well, he's the main proprietor for Waterfront, is he not?
He is, yes.
It's been forever.
Have you ever come here before?
There. I was here once before. It was for a wedding.
Oh, right, the wedding, yeah.
I believe it was for...
Lucky,
yeah.
yeah. Not the fondest moment in my memories.
Lucky in general, or...?
Yeah, we kind of have some bad blood between us.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure you've met him. Short, really
Well, he doesn't seem
crazy
very
hair,
active, so
really
I
red
don't think
jacket.
that should be much of an issue for you anymore.
I'm being lenient with him because he's married and has a child.
Mm.
I'm not one to easily forgive and forget.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, up there where Lorelei came from, that's where the housing unit is. So, they have apartments and stuff.
How's William?
He's recovering.
And over in this direction.
Still in containment.
is the mega building.
Until I can figure out exactly what he did to himself.
He did something to himself.
Only once, but yes. Basically, if you guys were to kill him, he probably would have turned into some monstrous anomaly and started doing what he can before he died.
Right, I see.
Mm.
That's, well, I was thankful that he decided not to.
Well, seems typical for men to want to go out with a bang, I guess. Can't really judge him too much. I am a little upset over that, though.
Yeah.
Hello, I don't mean to interrupt, but I have been told to spread this around. If you want to save money at the curry shop, the word of the day is kumquat.
Is what?
Kumquat. Like the little tiny orange.
There's oranges called that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I see.
But yeah, you use that word, you save 2 credits. You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Did you warn the Whisperers that would happen if you were to die?
I didn't know. I didn't
You
know until I had
know.
him.
I see. Well, yeah, it's a good thing they didn't then.
Well, based on the information that I received about Leviathan, it just seems kind of, I want to say almost stereotypical at this point. Now, I don't have a fail-safe monstrous form that I'm going to be turning into at any point in time if I die, so...
Yeah, I don't think the women tend to be really doing that.
I think my narcissism gets in the way of that. I'd rather die pretty. Dying with a different face also is kind of a punch in the gut, honestly.
He's agreed to let me use my magic on him, so I'm gonna try and see if there's any.
Being unrecognized for your work and your efforts leaves a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah, most certainly could. What's up?
I often do wonder sometimes if the Whispers forget the amount of work I put in to the Hollow. Feels like I'm often regarded as just a corporate, rather than,
I got checked up on yesterday.
You know.
Speaking of, I forgot to.
my own service.
Oh, do you have liquid cooling?
So I want to see the day.
That's why I'm a bit worried.
That'd be a good day.
So it should have proper heat sinks.
Productive layout. I've never been to the
Good or bad,
first
I
side
don't know.
of the street.
Last player in, I don't think it pays
Through
rent,
there?
so that would be a good day at least. That'd be good.
In this area specifically.
Oh, yeah,
Me
this
and William
one's...
were only in the 2nd Street, Providence area. And we abruptly left after we made our greetings and departed. I still technically owe Bruja a wedding.
You owe Bruja a wedding? She's getting married.
I promised her. I believe the person's, at least, codename is Rust.
Yeah.
They've been together for a
Most.
while.
They have.
Bruja was a understudy of mine before she decided to leave the Whispers.
I see. Just haven't heard that name or pair of names in a while.
It was heartbreaking, but things happen. People grow.
Did you hear about her alter ego?
Alter ego?
Can't remember what her name was. She did an audition or something. She became a celebrity for
Candy.
something. Yeah. Ugh, Candy.
That was a... I respect Chart. I really do. That was the... That got in the way with what I wanted to do with Bruja. And then it went nowhere. So.
Yeah. Honestly, I find it kind of degrading, if I'm honest.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, she put herself in a situation that kind of forced her to stay in that position. Hello.
I'm interrupting something?
No.
No, we're just having a conversation.
Alright. I just haven't seen you in a while, so I figured I'd come say hi.
I kind of dragged her out here.
Yeah, hoisting me from the front lines.
Listen, if Gus can casually show up to the Hollow, then I feel like you have that right as well. Respite.
Sadly, if I depart, it increases the tiger's range and ground gained.
Oh,
She's over dramatic.
don't die.
She's not dying.
I'm just gonna put this over here.
Do you have a second that you can potentially have as someone that can fill in when you're not around? I feel like that would be very productive, outside of you burning yourself out over an effort.
Technically, I have my knights, but my knight's influence does not extend to as much as mine. I'm trying to build that up, but it takes time. Where I've had like 8 years, they've had only 2, perhaps.
Oil already appears.
Buddy died. Anyways, how long have they been in development? I haven't really kept tabs on your projects.
Halfway through. God, it's been a while. 2 years ago. This is before the Strange Arc. I was working on them. After Yuna died, I started to want to make investments towards something that was a bit more familiar, not as hostile towards me. Did it all in secret off my own back, so. But they were meant to be a secret group, so I couldn't do anything. So they've essentially debuted about a year and 6 months ago, perhaps. Good day.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Maybe a collaboration with Bones might be beneficial to see if you can have at least one of your units be a little bit more influential.
They usually tend to be. They are tasked with organizing Whisperers, send them out onto the front lines.
Enough for you to be able to actually take a break every once in a while. That's what I'm getting at. If you want to join in, you can. You don't have to be so far away. I don't bite.
I just don't have much to add. It sounds
That's
like
totally fine. Your presence is much appreciated regardless.
I know very little about the war going on.
Oh, we're just making idle chatter. Unless any of this is super classified. I'm pretty open with my stuff.
No, it's not. This is Haruka. She works at the meat rack. You.
Hello, Haruka.
Yeah, we're at the end.
Yeah, they were at the end.
My
And,
name is Nadia. Good to meet you. I'm one of her. Nadia. It is good to meet you.
Nadia,
I'm one of
okay.
her colleagues.
Ah, I see. Good to meet you.
Likewise. I believe this is my second time at the meat rack proper, so I'm a little
a good name.
Want any
out of my element.
pointers to interesting places? I'm willing to do so. I've lived here for a good like 4 years. Give or take.
Okay. I believe the last time I was here was for Lucky's wedding.
Yeah, it was just.
I'm
close
assuming
by
this
then.
place is pretty eventful. Seems very busy. A colorful cast of people.
Definitely colorful cast. Less eventful nowadays, but you know, it's occasionally people go around and start shit.
Oh my god.
No shootings of late.
Not really. There was a problem, like, a couple weeks ago, where someone had a bunch of, like, little robotic spider drones that just kept jumping at people and tasing them. Security dealt with it.
I see.
Uh-huh.
I am assuming you were looking at the giant creature with the digitigrade feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did they find out who was operating the spider drones?
To my knowledge, I don't think they did, but we think it's probably one of the local gangs. They tend to use similar tech, so makes sense. Definitely a good thing that they're only sending in the little ones and realize they can't just send in all their troopers anymore because, you know, we deal with them.
Well, if things don't escalate, that's good. If it does, imagine certain other people are gonna get involved. The little oasis in the desert's gonna get damaged.
Most of the gangs here aren't a huge problem. They're just little tiny ones compared to other districts. They know well enough to leave us alone.
Small ones are probably trying to make their name about it. You know, punch up a higher grade than they can actually belong in.
I'm definitely happy that I haven't seen. We used to have like a bunch of maelstrommers around, but I haven't seen them in like years.
That's good.
I think that might be something I look into later, with faction dynamics in other districts. District Zero only has 2 gang fronts alongside a minor gang front, which is very subtle, which is the hyenas, and then everything else is basically corporate entities. So it's pretty easy to
Hyenas are
crack.
basically everywhere.
Yeah. If there's organs to be sold or biological resources, they are going to be there. It's a universal constant. Well, there
It's
are
a better safe than sorry method to just assume that every district and every inch of this city has people who are going to traffic humans or under other individuals,
Absolutely.
inclusive in the unfortunate. Regardless.
I mean, there are other gangs in District Zero, but the two kind of predominate over everything.
I think the things we've seen around here as of recent, big in airports. There's been the Golden Fangs, Dead Shift, and Why am I blanking on their name? I'm having a fucking stroke right now.
Your systems aren't overheating, I hope.
No, I'm just forgetting. You'd think this would be the one I wouldn't forget.
I forgot the faction name, but it was a ringlead circus of drug pushers. They were very scarce and very short-lived. I believe this was when the Whisperers were taking refuge at the Oak for a time because of Strange. They were very prominent at the time. They were kidnapping
You mean the
people
one
and
that White Walter was part of? Or against?
unsure. Like I said, I don't know their name. If I knew their name, that'd be a lot better. But obviously, they weren't
Yeah.
prolific enough to remember. So they did a little
That was
bit of
a
damage.
while
Though.
ago. Yeah.
Well, it definitely didn't catch my eye. White Walter and his faction catch my eye, but that's because when they push, they're probably the biggest ground level drug ring in their own right. They carry the good and the bad.
Yeah. Any ongoing research projects that you're doing at the moment?
Outside of what I already... Riff is one of them. Apparently he has some theorized mimetic entity that is currently following him around, and whenever it does catch up to him,
Joyous.
twists and breaks his bones, so that's fun. I had 08 come with me to the Hollow on Friday, and apparently she can see it, so that is interesting.
She can see it.
We did some,
Right.
yes, no one but Riff and her can see it, so that just kind of
Does
makes
Riff
it,
come
doesn't
from a
make it
dark zone?
complicated, but I want to say yes and no at the same time. He's not like Maverick.
Yeah. Well, maybe if you just pass through one. He does seem like a dark zone creature.
He apparently came across some documentation that caused this anomaly to transpire, and he ended up selling it on the dark web. So
Right, so
that's his backstory.
tampering with things.
So I'm trying to figure out where to go from there. We have Greg, which me and you both know full well what happened there, I hope.
No, what happened?
Greg almost killed Bones.
For what reason? That's gonna be a lot of paperwork. No doubt a
Greg
giant
has not
discussion.
said, so I'm still trying to get that out of him. Hello.
What's up? What are you guys doing?
Just chatting.
Yeah.
Just
Nothing private. Yeah, we're just
so
talking.
up to no good.
Maybe. Is that a crime?
No.
Kind of, yeah.
It's illegal to talk
I
down
know
here.
you're always up to no good. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, I see. I was gonna get defensive otherwise.
You're fine.
What's up? We're starting a ball tapping competition in 5 minutes, by the way.
What?
I'm just kidding.
No way.
I hate this entire conversation.
Yeah.
He went really hard.
What the fuck?
Sorry about him.
Essentially, Greg is currently going to be going under stasis, and until I can figure out exactly why that happened, which I'll be asking other people, I'm not going to be having him do anything. And if I do have him do anything, he's purely going to be used for the front lines. He's not going to be returning back to the Hollow ever again. Unless leadership insists otherwise, which I don't understand why, because he'd be a safety hazard.
Yeah. Did they try it on anyone else?
Wrench seemed a little fucked up, but outside of that, I don't know. I haven't
Wrench was that
went
crack as
around
well?
and Wrench seemed very out of it when I talked to him, very on edge. So I can only assume, based off of his temper, he probably had a scuffle with him.
Right, I see. Have you spoke to Gus? Is he okay? Bones, sorry.
I have no updates on him. As far as I'm concerned, he was taken away. I think you can assume by who.
Strange, no doubt.
Yes.
I see.
It makes sense. I've certainly witnessed and seen him prior to the augments, so if it is strange tech, then obviously you would want Strange to look back into it.
Yeah, because in his spine, his arms, and his cybernetic eye,
Yes.
they all belong to Strange. Yeah, he needs those repairs.
Now, I could have probably have taken a gander at him while I was there, but I was busy with other matters. I'm confident he is fine. I'm sorry?
Are you an engineer then? Or product?
Sorry, I'm a little old. It's hard to hear sometimes.
You're fine. Are you a Reprodoc then?
A Ripper Doc? Me, personally? No. I'm a geneticist.
I see.
And a neurologist, but that's a whole ball game there.
Masters in both, I assume. A master's in both neurology and genetics.
Neurology was the initial one. That's what I went to college for. And geneticist is more of something that I've learned based off of recent developments, thanks to Sharp.
I see.
Well, obviously, I had to step up my game if I wanted to go toe-to-toe with William, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it because of William? Since then he's been dabbling in a few things.
Well, seeing as he decided to experiment on our own child, then, yeah. I think I had to step up my A game.
Yeah.
It's not invasive. She's different, but it's not bad. She's not like some monstrosity. She's not like inverted inside out or anything. She's not suffering. She's not in pain, so...
I mean, either way, that's probably not the nicest thing to learn about your partner.
The problems of
Nobody does what there is his own
geneticists,
business.
there is a few pathways people go down. Eugenics or, well, alternative routes. Catherine?
Private convo?
No.
Not
If it
really.
was private, it would be somewhere private.
Okay. I'm just trying to find Chicago. You know where she is?
I'm surprised.
No, sure.
It's odd to see you two away from her.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep looking around.
Not
I'm
always
gonna go to
here
Bodega.
someplace.
Sorry, your sword okay. It's just funny seeing your sword standing up. Share your conversation, sorry, I'm kind of out of it today.
You're fine.
Yeah, have a good one. If I see Sakona, I'll tell you that you're looking for her.
Whatever you want to do.
Why did Greg choose to do it in the hollow of all things? Wouldn't we better do it privately if he's going to do something like that? It's not good for morale, and it shows there might be
You're referring to
disability.
Gragging Bones, or...?
Yeah. Sorry, to backtrack.
I'm unsure. I wasn't there, and I've only received very little information in regards to the events. Assumption, Greg has been regaining memories from old life. And because of this, whatever relationship he's probably had with Bones may have altered, and something may have triggered him. Otherwise, he's been fine, but he has also been injected. The memories regained. Leviathan injected him with something a while back. He
I
started
see.
changing. He has been needing to consume less fuel, so food and water, versus needing gallons of water and a lot of sustenance of food, calorie intake. He also has been using the serum a lot less.
That's honestly kind of alarming.
It was, and I've been trying to figure that out.
Great.
But Chase has been keeping me in the dark in regards to anything Leviathan related. So,
Yeah.
regardless, I'll be doing my tests. I will be poking and prodding where I need to, and I'll see if I can figure something out. Otherwise, I'm just chalking it up to emotional triggers and just something. He is a Hulk, mind you.
Yeah. I imagine there's probably an overloading of certain hormones in their system and triggers certain emotional responses.
He's been unstable since day one. So it's just people have emotional bonds with him. They care about him. Even Wrench insisted he stayed. I wanted to take him back.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up with that? Haruka, why is the bar closed?
Probably no one came into work today.
Huh.
It happens occasionally.
I see. Are you understaffed now at the moment?
I don't think super understaffed at the bar. I think it's just like one of those days that just sort of no one's able to come in.
Yeah, I get it.
I did hear it was slower foot traffic around this area last Sunday.
Really?
So I was going to propose we go last Sunday, but I got busy. And I'm sure you were also very busy.
Yeah, on the front lines, as usual.
It seems to be a bit less foot traffic today as well.
That's unusual. Normally on a Sunday it's quite busy from what I can hear. Wonder why.
Normally. I guess maybe there's like something else going on in the world. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Perhaps.
I think usually like around like holidays is when we get the busiest. I think we like it was just Easter a little bit ago, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't it Easter? Surely it'd be for those people here.
Maybe people are probably getting back to work and are suddenly very tired from it.
Do establishments here host any thematic events that might be bringing people in? Usually people spend time with their families on holidays.
Occasionally, but I think a lot of people just like the energy here, and so they just sort of show up.
I like that. That's cute.
Didn't you also have a tournament here a while ago?
Oh yeah, Jim often holds us like fighting tournaments.
Yeah, maybe they're recovering from that. Perhaps.
I have a feeling this place is a little bit bigger than what we've already seen. Is there any other areas that can be explored?
Well, there's a whole mega building this way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can go over
See,
there.
I saw inside over there where there's like a garage door, like grate or blockage, and I thought it was just for storage. So. Okay.
Yeah, is the garage closed as well?
I think the garage is open. Once I checked, there's not all of it coming, so it's probably open now if it wasn't.
Yeah, we can go to the mega building if you want.
I wouldn't mind exploring.
Thank you.
Sweet.
I know Hamsky and everyone else has been busy
Walk in a straight line. There you go.
with rebuilding the place.
room is sort of a meeting hall for the building, and
I was actually about to
also
ask about the pews.
Street.
Interesting.
Yeah. We usually have like town halls here. If you need to like talk to everyone in the community.
Organized. I like that.
I think it could probably be also used for events, but we've never done that.
Yeah, it looks a lot better than everywhere else. It's nice wood.
These doors make me feel very tall.
Yeah.
To be fair, you are very tall.
Oh wow.
This is Mega Building 636.
Yeah, it didn't look as nice as this going back like a year or two ago. It was a bit more trashed. More run down.
A lot of work to clean it up. My eventual hope is to get some of the apartments in here and start renting them out, but I don't want to cause a war with the people.
Is this the little hangout corner?
Oh yeah. A real long time ago, back before the CPD dissolved, they had this booth, which was basically like a little place they could sort of back down.
That's adorable.
Eventually, we ended up moving it here because they weren't coming back to take it, and figured probably good to have like a little spot we can stuff for people if they're being bad.
It's also a sort of reminder as well. Reminding people to behave. At least. That's what I would hope.
Hopefully.
Hey, you guys want some donuts?
I'm good for right now. But thank you for
How about you guys?
We're fine. Well, I'm fine.
Thank you. I'm fine.
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
That's kind of why I said no. Don't random food from strangers.
Or it could be laced with drugs or something.
I would be surprised.
Well, I would. Usually, the rebuttal for that is why would they waste drugs on random food items that are to people who they probably wouldn't even get any results from, but you'd be surprised. People are fucking crazy.
Muggings can happen.
Down here, we have a little arcade. It's always open.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that before. Is that new?
Always open.
Good games. We got a pool table. We also got a table for poker.
I find it funny that it says always open 24/7, but the streets close.
Closed to the public. It's still open to people who are residents.
Okay, so the residents get arcade access 24/7.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. This is cute.
Yeah, very rustic.
I believe it's owned by a goblin named Brooke.
A goblin?
Nice lady.
Probably something to do
I've
with
seen her a little bit,
supremacy, knowing the city and then just walked along. Oh my god.
There's like one synth supremacist group and it might just be LF, weirdly enough.
Oh, there's a bakery down there.
Arca.
Yeah?
Do any of you guys want some garlic bread? I got a loaf.
Fuck it, sure, I'll take some garlic bread.
I'm fine, thanks.
Someone came over and offered us donuts. Where's everyone getting these baked goods?
I'm assuming the bakery.
The bodega?
Bodega.
Is it opening day for it or something? Because,
The bakery down there?
Do you want any?
Oh, for all the free stuff that's been going.
Yeah, perhaps.
I'm good, thank you.
I'm fine, thank you as well.
I wouldn't know. But now I feel kind of bad for the other people. They seemed very disappointed in our rejection for the donuts.
I mean,
Did you want any, Queen? And I never got you.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
I'm good. It's Nadia, by the way.
Nadia.
Nice to meet you.
Catherine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Catherine.
It is nice that,
Well, I want to resume my quest to find Dakota.
Oh,
is she even in?
very elusive.
I don't know. I would assume so. I thought I heard.
Do you have her number?
Lillian earlier.
Probably contact her and be like, "Hey, friend." I assume
I
friend.
can text her, but I'm kind of bored, so I'm just wandering around. I can't sleep, so.
You can't
Where's
sleep.
Lottie can hang out with us and giving them a
couldn't sleep.
tour of the
Yeah,
area?
we're just wandering. Eventually, probably find Sakota if she's here.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure I'll stick around for a little bit. Yeah, I got pretty injured. Some people did something really stupid in industrial, despite me warning them not to. Yeah, some people.
Typical people in Zafira, honestly.
Capo, fucking, what was his name? Paco, Felix, and one other of my friends started shooting at the fucking LF headquarters from 09.
Oh.
And I warned them what the fuck would happen. I warned them everything. I said that they'd send hit squads after us, that they'd send a gunship and dropships after us. Lo and behold, 30 seconds later, after them laughing, "Oh, what's the worst that could happen? You're overreacting. Nothing will happen." A fucking gunship drops down and starts shooting at us. And I'm the one who gets hurt.
So I can see, right? I can see if it's just a random corporate building that doesn't have any powerful influence over an entire district. Even then, that's still wrong. They can get authorities, and they have the power to actually investigate. But LF, that in most other cities, that could be considered
Especially with everything happening
a war crime
you don't
or
want to poke that bear. Yeah, it's. And now Felix is avoiding, saying, "Oh, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do it."
Oh,
Bitch,
it
I
seems
have
laggy.
fucking
Oh, for fuck's
memory
sake.
footage of you doing it. Paco is just crazy and insane. So whatever.
So
Not
they're
gonna talk
lying
about
to
that.
you? Interesting.
Yes, to my face.
Very bold. Either way, we can keep going.
Sorry,
Walk around.
I have a lot of pent up aggression.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm talking about.
So it seems laggy. I think my computer's having problems,
to
or my internet's having problems. My internet was a
process
bit
it,
shaky.
and maybe it'll make you less angry.
It's Sunday as well.
Maybe.
Maybe when I stop smelling the melted clothing fused to my skin, I'll be less angry.
Have you received medical in regards to that?
Yes, I'm waiting for more equipment and supplies from my Ripper Doc.
Understood.
I had like a 12-hour session with them, and they fixed everything inside. It's the everything outside that's nuts.
Understood.
I ran out of synth skin halfway through because there was a lot
I was
of
gonna
melted
say,
skin.
sounds like synth skin's gonna be needed.
Yeah, high grade thermoptic camouflage compatible synth skin, which means it's gonna fucking nuke my
expensive.
wallet and take like half a week to get here. Yeah.
Well, you could potentially use diluted alcohol and clean it. It would be a different intense smell, but it would definitely get rid of the more traumatic smell of burnt flesh on skin.
Oh, there's not actually any smell left over. It's just the memory of it.
I see. Understood.
Sorry for being all angsty. I guess that's angsty this weekend. I feel like I deserved it.
I hope it's going well with them.
Not as well as I can imagine meeting any farmer family member that suddenly appears out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, I was hoping for some water,
But honestly,
but with the bar closed, it's
I'm of the opinion that
not
sister is
possible.
always sisters, you know.
Hamsky,
I mean, unless you try to kill
brief request. Do you think you can open the bar for a brief second for Queen? She's thirsty.
Sure.
No one's manning it.
Yeah, let's go.
Appreciate it.
Before I get... Someone did sign up for bar, but I guess they're not here.
Yeah, it's been closed for this past hour.
Well, hopefully they're just running late.
Perhaps.
Sorry, don't mean any harm. Don't have to worry about me. really spooked of me. The one that was like hiding in a corner. It really spooked by me for some reason.
Green bars.
Don't do green tea.
Vanilla and green tea. How many scoops
I
do we
can't
give you?
think with this fucking eye.
It's like a conga line.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to scream we're hiring bartenders.
Do it. That sounds so fun.
We're hiring bartenders. If anyone would like to get a job, come to the bar right now. Quick interview.
You're gonna do this.
Is this the interview that you hold a gun to their head?
That's
Don't
not
tell people our
being.
secrets.
Oh, okay.
Now my security's yelling at me. They don't trust me.
Is that, I didn't sign an NDA.
Thanks.
Oh, what the fuck?
After you?
Oh, Tiberius called me out for screaming. It is not an issue. I was saying we're hiring for bar if anyone wants to come. My security's up in arms. What,
I mean,
what kind of drink do you want?
Just water from the tap. You have it filtered, and I like it.
Yes. The water's clean from the tap.
Yeah,
Cleanse
that as
has
well.
cleaned it.
Finding actual clean
We
water
also
is.
have bottled water.
I'm fine, thanks. I don't really trust the bottled stuff.
One glass of water, that'll be 62 credits. I actually don't think they charge for water, but they might.
There's usually 4 credits.
Probably should if you're getting filtered.
It's usually 4 credits for the water.
Actually, now that reminds me.
4 credits?
Kensky, how the
Here's-
fuck did you get the
It's like 100 credits. Just for wasting your time.
You're not wasting
I
your time.
appreciate you entertaining this.
It was like,
It was like funny as shit.
I don't know how we managed that.
Me and
Say that
Keita were
again?
just causing so much shit with him. The fucking counselor, I forget his name. The counselor of V0. He was
Aki
manning the bar
Aki?
for a day. How'd you get?
He's
how'd you
done
get
it
them?
before.
You got
I feel
Aki
like we
Koda
have
to
a good
man the
repertoire.
bar.
The child.
I've
It
done it
was
twice.
so funny.
He's a good guy.
Me and Keita,
Well,
who's Beastkin,
as far as
just,
I know.
were just causing so much shit. Just making so many stupid jokes in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's like on my level. Like I literally insulted him, and he just sucked it up.
He's a kid. Well, no one's a kid anymore. But he's young.
No, he's a kid.
Yeah, compared to us.
Is it like a power behind the throne situation where he's just a kid being
He's-
manipulated or some sub-story?
Anyone's guess, really. He is the previous council member's son. But when he took the
Nepotism.
throne, I guess you could say, he was 18. So, young. Very young.
Guess the world doesn't care when you're that young.
Well, regardless of Akikoda and his existence, there's multiple factions underneath him that run the city, so...
ISB being one of them.
Honestly, Akikoda could probably disappear, and I don't think any of us would bat an eye.
He did
That's
disappear
just my
once,
opinion.
didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Strange got his hands on him.
And I certainly didn't bat an eye.
Oh, can I get a cream soda, by the way?
Do I look like a bartender?
I've worked a bar
What's this
before.
one, right?
You have to pay me a lot of money to
I
do
think
it
so.
though.
How much is that? Soda, 4 credits.
So it's 10 on
I
tap.
can't read that. My age is showing. God, I'm blind.
I'm surprised you don't wear glasses.
That's not
Not your kind of thing.
I don't. They wouldn't work anyways. My left eye's fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like Aki, but I don't know him that way. It's just when I can talk to a councilman, it feels better. When I have to go up to Malleus, it's like I gotta suck up a little, and I gotta
mean-
not look like I'm sucking up.
Malleus is Malleus.
And then
He
everyone
has a
says I'm
reputation.
sucking up.
Do you not do that with Nemesis?
Same with fucking Vice in them. Huh? I talked to Nemesis. I think we have a repertoire. I can even insult him and he won't try to kill me immediately. He will chase me for quite a while.
From what I've heard from Nemesis, he's quite, well, not from Nemesis, but about Nemesis, he's quite
fickle.
Fickle? I would say violent, from what I've heard.
No, if you say Nemi Wemi, he will hunt you down. If you say you're not paying your taxes, he'll come down here and start smacking everyone. If you...
You pay your taxes,
he threw a
Hamsky?
boulder into the building. He chased us for blocks when we burnt down an abandoned Walmart.
The one that I was there for?
It was a bonfire. We were
Yeah,
celebrating.
Yeah, I was there one time.
You right?
You burnt down a Walmart.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's that one.
Honestly?
Yeah, just bread.
Oh,
That's gonna make sure you're not burning this place down, but then again, it's your place. You
What is with you?
Oh, you just caught us. You caught us just in time.
Now you're fucking. I'm gonna jump over this counter.
I'm always fucking with you because someone has to keep you in line.
I am in line.
No, you're on the bar.
I realize
This doesn't usually cause problems because we tend to keep things a bit more stable down here.
You are at like the perfect height for me to just
Oh
punch
no.
you. Like,
Hamsky, careful your footing. Hamsky, 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 your footing.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh no, you're supposed to say nothing so I fall. Damn it.
The fuck is that noise?
Okay. Tiberius
weird
has a
shit
washing
on
machine
my
in his helmet.
helmet's probably coming through. I'll mute it.
Okay.
Is this fan in his helmet?
Bartender Hamsky?
It's like a white noise machine.
Somewhat.
I convinced him to open for Queen here. She was thirsty.
Did you study the materials I sent you?
Thanks. Definitely needed that.
No problem. If you guys want to stay in here, you can. I can get away from all
hard to focus
the chaos.
You can get away from your responsibilities, is what you're trying to say.
Fuck! This fucking eye. My eyes fucked.
Is that from the incident?
Oh no! Oh my god!
Do you want me to give powder a call?
We're waiting on materials that won't do anything. But I don't know. It's you.
They can tweak it to where it doesn't do that for the meantime?
Hey, Zer.
Sure, I guess. I'm fine.
Yeah, that Queen Infinity pays her taxes.
I'm assuming it's
Fine by tomorrow anyways.
cybernetic.
When I'm going back for my follow-up.
Catherine.
Yeah.
There's a guy in the street that wants
It's
to
fine.
get hired.
Assuming it's cybernetic.
Big dude, I think his name was Oswald.
Yes.
He doesn't know what job.
Based off of my knowledge, I'm not a Ripper Doc, but I have dabbled in combination of both. But I believe maybe turning it off if you're able to do that temporarily. No, understood.
Okay.
It's not something I
He had an injury and can't remember things. So there's very much a situation.
Also, the
where
depth
players
perception that is
It's
lost.
fine. I've been
It's not
living with
fun.
it for years at this point.
Well, there's also the
it'll
fact
get
of
better
having a
once I get
malfunctioning electronic
Tag team Mercer Tiberius.
tends to cause more damage.
Guy, 3
And obviously, it's stressful. So.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll find him or something.
He kind of looks like Snickers and
Is it something you can feel, Catherine?
furry gauntlets.
What do you mean?
Is it a physical response that you're similar to, like, let's say, an eyelash in your eye, or is it something that you're seeing?
Neither. Hard to explain.
Alright, I'll be around.
Okay.
I messaged Powder. I'll let you know if she gets back.
Okay. Yeah, please do. It's like closest way I could imagine it is like if you had a taser go off inside your eye socket or your brain.
Understood.
It's not a sight thing. It's nothing new, not really.
Sounds like a cybernetic that's been dislodged or something. I know my arm causes problems after it's been struck. And it needs to be refitted.
Dislodged, loosely connected.
Yeah.
Regardless. You said it was probably gonna get fixed tomorrow?
Yeah, I hope. It's when the parts should probably be in. If not tomorrow, then...
Because I was just gonna suggest a simple solution of just closing the eye, but if it's something you physically can feel, in quote, then...
I'm pretty sure it's a system incompatibility. My stuff is pretty locked down, and getting parts that work for all this is,
Do you not have control of your implants?
They just said they didn't.
Right.
A lot of my stuff is one-off.
Do you not...
I'm pretty sure if they had the means to fix it, they would have. Even if it is a temporary one.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, this is a holdover. This is temporary until I get the... That's why the color is different. It's a just placeholder. It's the only one that would sort of work.
I haven't seen you for a while, so I just assumed that you had heterochromia your entire time.
What?
I assumed that you had heterochromia. It's been a while since we've interacted.
No. I usually they're both this color.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it was
Find a bartender to hire.
Good luck.
The gunship, the fucking shit that happened on Friday. One of the lasers that was firing grazed, and I can't see. One of the lasers grazed, like, my face. We replaced all the skin. That's what we prioritized there, but it melted the sections.
It's the top of the hour, so I'm probably going to be departing.
Do you want me to wake you out?
If you'd like.
It's really lucky that you managed to,
Yeah, sure, why not?
couple of just
I mean... Not saying you can't handle yourself, but
That's what I told Mabel.
you haven't bought your equipment, I have.
By a
It was nice
factor
meeting you
of
too.
millimeters. Nice meeting you. Sorry, I'm not usually this fucked up. Usually I'm pretty well put together. You just
You're
meet me on
fine.
the one
I'm not
day,
judging. You're
2
going through
days worth,
something.
but, yeah.
I'm just
That's why
gonna go see
usually I
them
don't
out.
look like this.
I might be back.
I'll see you come back.
See you around if you don't.
Sometime soon, do you think we can talk?
I probably have a bit of time to talk in a bit. After I've escorted Nadia out.
Maybe not today. But yeah, sometime soon.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
All due respect, for now, I mean, the only reason why I even have a roof over my head was after having conversation with Madame Rija.
No, they closed the gay bar.
They decided to offer me aspect of a hotel room, but I can crash it for the time being.
Yeah, it's understaffed at the moment.
To at least give them a temporary place to stay.
Yeah,
but
this guy said I'll pay you.
don't understand why they
Well, another day, I
big
guess.
men clogging the street.
Maybe you could be a bartender.
You're
Yeah, we should push it. It's something dangerous together.
You should go ask him. A gay bartender?
I should be...
Yeah, I did wonder why my face was cold when I stepped out then. Maybe I'm losing sensation from my face or something.
And I mentioned, yeah, it like bounces off of like dirty like metal and stuff, and I looked up and there was a giant worm on the side of the building, and I just went, what the fuck is that? And then it fell over. If you're open to it, I could always give a look over.
Yeah. Can't remember the last time I had a physical.
Specifically for the nerves, though. If it's anything else, unfortunately, I might not be able to help you. But at least we can rule something out.
Yeah, sure, why not? Goes to be the cancer causing problems.
It's a ghost town over here.
Yeah, I've never seen it this empty before. Wonder what's going on. So what's your schedule for today? Going back to William, making sure he's okay?
Yeah, I also have Southpaw at the moment. Where me and William are currently going to be collaborating on figuring out the progression of their mutation.
Yeah, didn't
It's
William
the
do
least
something
William
to
can
them? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to reverse the effects or stabilize them?
I don't think it's reversible.
Yeah.
So it's either
Figures.
stabilize or enhance in some way. Honestly, it's whatever Southpaw wants.
I see. Well, hopefully it's not going to get worse. Although I'll not be sure if it's a detriment.
Well, that's the aim to prevent, so. Alright. I should be good from here.
You sure?
Hmm?
Thank you
I
for the
definitely
company.
appreciate the tour, and I appreciate your company as well.
Likewise. Sorry if I'm a bit rigid.
You're fine. Honestly, this is probably the most open I've seen or heard from you in a while.
Yeah, being our District Zero makes things a little bit easier. Meatrac's not got the, well, you know, keeping up with the name and the like.
You don't have a responsibility here, basically.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, take it easy, okay? If you need anything, I'm a call away.
Yeah, sure thing. Have a safe journey. Oh no, she's like so close to salvation.
We have a warehouse you could drop it off at.
Okay. I'll send Lunk Monkey with a big sled full of them.
Great.
I'm honestly amazed we haven't seen Sokoto.
Take this one for example. They dress like a twink.
Yeah, sadly I can't really do anything with that. That's meta.
Hey, Paco. Hey, do you want a donut?
Just weird how we kept avoiding, like, missing Sokoto.
In the end, they're still person to person.
What's happening?
Oh, cool. No land shark.
Fucking you know I'm not gonna let you.
Eden, did everyone clear out the bar?
Yeah, everyone clear out of the bar.
Okay. No point going back that way then.
Yes. Absolutely.
I've noticed it's a bit more quiet. Is there a reason why?
What do you mean by quiet? Like, just volume
Well,
lower, or?
back there, the street's absolutely empty. Normally it's got people there.
Oh, well, there's people in the gym, there's people here, people in the ripping ship, people in the mega building, garage.
Saw people in the
Promenade.
garage.
The garage is open.
Hmm.
No, I guess so.
It was earlier, but they might have closed it.
Yeah. It's also really close to
construction goblins.
Easter still, so people usually sometimes leave. So.
True, fair point. What kind of topic did you want to talk about, by the way? So I can just prepare myself. Or is
Something
it...
I can't say out here.
Right, okay.
I got a trumpet bunny.
At the moment...
If you need me, call me. It was kind of weird looking out my window and seeing the Easter bunny like quickly
Actually, would you be
away from my
free right
house.
now, or...?
Yeah, I have time.
Okay, good time. That'll be great.
Do you want an in-room or
Like,
just
I'm not
20
complaining, I'll
slotted?
take it, but like...
In-room will be better.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm doing okay.
I'm augmented. I'm not
Okay.
You are the
It's called
augmented.
the Bunker Bar. And it's frankly...
Is it open? No, you didn't find anybody.
Oh shit. Give me a moment.
Are they having a moment?
I'm trying to see which rooms are free.
I meant more about, like, are they locked?
It's been good all day. Set up the moment right now. There we go. Anyways.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you for the bless.
Okay, most of them are open. Just can't use two, which is Spotify. Okay. Sweet.
Lead the way.
And since your staff don't have to pay. Sure, mark this.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Just let me know when you're done.
Sure.
Maybe cool kids on the table.
Sure.
I guess first thing is first. You doing okay?
As well as I can.
Valid. Just want to talk to you. I've talked to some of the others already about it, but I wanted to get your view if you've seen anything weird. In front of the entrance to the playground, I had cameras up. So I saw y'all go in. And I'm just more or less trying to check with people of what they saw down there.
Didn't really see much. Heard lots of things. Saw water splash, but they have security. Yeah, we went to like this water place. Like it looked like a swimming pool. And it was like splashing in the water.
Yeah.
I knew they had like drones there.
Drones?
Yeah, like traffic lights. Like security bars or something. At least they behave like security. So a while ago, I think we had someone who... I think we had Oops there. Or something that looked like Oops. I'm pretty sure it was Oops. Oh yeah, no, it was Oops, because we had conversations. We tried to rationalize with him, but he didn't seem to want to have a conversation, I guess.
Yeah. It's from my understanding, that place is fucky wucky even for him. Because I have no idea what has happened ever since he got punished. So.
You said it's fucky even for him, though? That's kind of concerning. Do you know what his punishment was?
Well, all I know is after something happened, poof, gone. I couldn't even feel him myself. And
do you think he was sent to that place he went to, the playground?
Well, originally the playground is his domain.
Oh, wait.
He's the warden.
It's his domain, yet he feels weird in it.
But ever since, I don't know what's happened and what rules and restrictions have been placed on him.
Concerning. I don't know much about this stuff, but if someone doesn't feel at home in their own home, that's intruders either in there or something's changed, like you said.
Yeah, ever since it's been different. So. But more or less, I'm just glad y'all are okay.
Does Malleus have cameras inside or outside at the playground?
There's things everywhere, but he doesn't know.
Did Malleus tell us to go down there?
He knows people left, but other than that, he doesn't know.
So he knows when people leave, but not when they enter?
So why were we sent there again?
More or less, from my understanding,
okay.
From what he told me about the playground is that it is a test.
A test? That's a bit vague. That could mean
Yes.
any numerous amounts of things.
Well, the only way to pass is to get out.
The only way to pass the test is to get out.
Yes. And that means by any means necessary. For me, someone traded their life. Or my position for their respect.
Ominous. Very ominous.
So, one, I guess, congrats, but probably doesn't feel like congrats.
Not really. Normally if it's I don't know, passing a test to Malleus, even if it is something good, often doesn't tend to lead to good things. Normally it tends to lead to worse things.
Yeah. So you said you found water. Was it... Did you go into the water, or...?
Yeah, we went into the water. It was about waist height on me. Fairly deep. But also parts of it that was leading into darkness. We went deeper. There was also like a playground kind of like area. Something you would like send your kids to when you were taken care of. There was buttons and doorways we weren't allowed to open, or things we weren't allowed to press. We didn't really have much of a thing that was threatening us. It was just more kind of unnerving. We also went to like a party room. Apparently there's something in the party room as well. But It's all very vague.
Yeah.
I think they're cabinets or wardrobes where we heard voices or screams from. That was unusual.
Yeah, I know when I was there was multiple different rooms, like, and the thing is that it moves. It changes paths. Nothing's the same, even if it looks the same. Like, I know one of the big things was when I was there was that there was like a drive-in movie theater. It was one of the more dangerous places because it was open.
I see. So it sounds like a chaotic maze where every panel is kind of changing.
Yeah. It makes no sense sometimes. Sometimes you make 5 lefts and you're just still going straight.
Yeah. I know there was a weird situation where we went through a certain pathway and it's almost like we were shifted somewhere else. We went through like a portal or something. I don't really know how to describe it. But that was unusual. It was like a weird anomaly.
And sometimes groups would form, but then quickly dissolve. Yeah, I remember Oscar when used to just call him imaginary friend since we didn't know his name, and as long as you played the game, you'd be fine.
You mean Marius's game? Sorry, you mentioned about game.
No.
And I wasn't too sure if you were...
Not Malleus, is Oscar's Oops.
Oh, right.
Did you play any?
Yeah.
Did you play any games, or?
I don't think we played a game. You did chase us down at one point, but I don't think it was a game.
That's different. So yeah, something did change.
There was a...
If that is the case.
There was a person that was with us. He was behaving a bit weird, and I didn't have any confirmation about it, but he did feel like he was... People kept seeing him do something. He was changing, and the way he was changing looked similar to Oops, but he kept disappearing. Came back a few times, a bit unusual, and people would disappear when he disappeared. I think Sakoto referred to them as Oops, or told Oops to let them go.
No, so that was Oscar, yeah.
Yeah. Well...
Oscar's his original name.
Yeah, but this person, their body was cold. It's also almost like they were dead. So... but they were alive at the same time. So I'm not really too sure what to make of that. My memory's a bit fuzzy, it's been a while.
Was their skin black at all at any point?
Yeah, his skin was turning a bit black, and something was growing on him. Like it's like an infection or some sort of necrosis. But it's difficult to discern. Also, it's been a while, and memory's a bit fuzzy.
Yeah, that was Oscar. I know it's probably not much, but the reason why I'm not weird for him is a week later, he came here trying to say sorry to Sakoto and to y'all.
Who? Oops.
Oscar, yeah.
Oops. Okay, so you keep correcting me when I say oops and Oscar.
His oops and Oscar is the same.
Yeah. Why are we going out of our way to call oops Oscar at this point? Are we like trying to be...
I call him Oscar.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because that's what his name.
Oh god, there's gonna be death, I hope.
But yeah, he showed up. The thing is, he didn't tell anyone he was showing up. So...
Is that unusual? I kind of had
the first time I've seen him ever since, he... poof.
So, after the incident, he showed up, which you haven't seen him since. But we saw him in the back rooms. So I can assume...
No, he showed up a week after you guys went in.
Yeah, which is... Yeah, so I'm assuming he was locked in the back rooms. Locked in the playground.
I don't know where, because even before I could feel him even when he was down there.
Oh, okay. Huh.
His punishment had him somewhere even further. Even when I was in different parts of the world, I could still feel him. So, I don't know what happened. But yeah. So. That's why I'm trying to figure out
Sadly, I'm not someone who's knowledgeable about certain things. Has, you said he went to apologize to Sakoto, right? Did he
Yes, he
successfully
came here to apologize.
Apologize? Right.
She didn't want to talk because it was literally a week after. And especially since she's been still kind of messed up from being kidnapped from this pharmaceutical company.
Yeah. Would Oops apologizing do anything for him? I mean, why would he apologize? I don't really see Oops as anything else besides the shadow creature that hunts people down and devours them. So... Pardon the language. I know he's a person, but he's
just
not
like you and
anymore.
me. He still has some aspect of
humanity.
Humanity. Oh, he's shown up here multiple times. He's even shown up to Hell's Row. We were all having lunch, like Sakoto, Hemsky, myself, and others. He was just investigating what it was. Curious. Trying to figure himself out more since I don't know how recent the change is. And by now it's already been 4 years since I've last, or since when I first came back, which is my...
Oh, I see. I remember that.
So that's my only point of reference. I don't know when, before or after. So...
Well, nothing much we can really do about it.
Hmm. Was there anything else that you can think of?
An orange brick. I think it was an orange brick. Someone.
Orange brick.
Yeah. Someone picked it up. It was abnormal. It was in the water place. So finding an orange brick amongst a blue area was a bit unusual.
Is there anything about this orange brick that stood out?
Cannot tell you. Someone just picked it up. Left with it. They now have an orange brick.
You were able to bring it out, okay.
The phone booths are also ringing. Is that a normal thing? Yeah, those phone booths in the playground.
Yeah, I don't know of any orange phone booths.
Not orange, but just phone booths that were ringing.
Oh.
Like someone was trying to connect. Like I picked up the phone a few times and it sounded like there was someone on the opposite side, but they didn't respond. And then they also then rang again at a different phone booth, and then he spoke to me, said they were willing to help us get out, something like that.
Really?
Yeah. And that's how we got out, because we couldn't find our way out.
Yeah, there was nothing like that when I was down there.
Yeah, well, this person sounded like a shady dealer, wanting something from me in exchange for them getting getting us out. Opened up like a weird doorway portal that led us to somewhere outside in Sophia. Couldn't tell you where.
Huh.
She didn't tell him about the phone in particular, but just the phone booth.
Sorry, I'm just a little baffled that was something like that was there.
Well, there was loads of phone booths. Lots of them. We passed through many, some of them tilted, some of them turned around, some of them just perfectly fine. Some of them were ringing as we walked past, and it was a bit unusual. We just tended to ignore it. Eventually, I was just...
Yeah, there wasn't any for us.
Unusual.
Yeah, I know.
That's why she's not trusting him with the pink
One
phone.
section I saw was like a pool with like lawn chairs and umbrellas and stuff. In the water, you were able to breathe in it. You were able to
breathe in the
swim
water,
down. Yeah.
Don't really think that's a good idea to do, but hey.
Yeah, at the time, we were being chased by Oscar. It was one of those things of if you come to the pool and there was splashing, you didn't make it.
Yeah, we were told by someone to stand still when the splashing was heard. So we did. But how this person knew that information and unusual. I don't understand how it works. Also, there's a few people that felt like they were part of different time eras. Or at least I assume from different time eras. I thought that when you went in there was like a weird time dilation. the playground is one point in time.
The thing there's no point of reference for time. Unless you manually count. There's no day or night.
Yeah, well, what I'm trying to say is that imagine there's doors, and there's a door in 2022, and there's a door in 2422, and then there's one in 1922. These doors all exist in different timelines outside of it, but the moment you enter through the doorway and head into the playground, you're in one singular time zone. It's almost like the place exists out of time. That was an assumption on my part. I have no proof that this is a thing. It was a hunch I had, because some people I asked people for the date and time of when they were in this place, and they said different dates and times, different years. But perhaps it was the confusion.
Make sense if it was just one point. I'm gonna chalk that up to confusion.
Yeah, probably.
Since people lose their minds down there so quickly. There was an individual named Spike when I was there.
Spike?
Yeah,
Was that one of the people there called Spike?
he made human jerky.
Yeah, we actually came across someone called Spike. I think he died. Yeah, he kind of just... We were running away from something, and I think he just disappeared. And next thing you knew, he was dead. I'm assuming Oops or Oscar got him.
Good.
You good? You say good despite being clearly distressed by the information.
Let's just stress the fact that you're still alive.
Well, you said that...
Murder.
Well, I kind of gathered when you said you made human jerky. Normally that comes from something or somewhere. And people don't tend to sell human flesh on the market. And this was the black market, but... He didn't strike me as someone who was powerful or wealthy.
Well, if that is the case, and if that was the same Spike, then it's been 4 years. I know I was there for months, for a good couple months. Granted, I only remember a few weeks.
Well, considering you said he made human jerky, I'm pretty sure anyone who went there, he was butchering and then probably sustaining himself off of that. Probably drank the water there as well, if it is actually water.
Yeah, I know there was also someone named Knife there. And
I don't think I came across
she
anyone
used
called
to play
Knife.
the games. Yeah, but the person I was with, her name was Anne.
Anne from The Fallen.
Yes.
The same one? Okay.
Yeah. The one who's now Anna at the IZCA. Who doesn't remember her life in the gangs.
Right. Do you remember your life in the
Honestly, I'd rather-
gangs?
I've mostly been filled in by Sarah and Fuse. You remember those two?
Right, but you don't remember the details. So it sounds like
Vague
going
bits.
to the playground causes issues of memory loss.
No.
No.
No. I know my thing was, if you ever heard of Lashiv, what was it? At this point, God, it's been a while.
Yeah, I've heard of Shiv.
10 years ago, almost 12 now, I'm almost 11 now, my family was killed. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know how. All I know is I was in the back of our limo and I passed out. I was only 12 at the time, and then the next thing I remember is I was waking up in the playground. There was a either a fox or wolfkin named Lottie. I saw her outside of the playground once, and that was it.
So you actually went to the playground once prior to joining the gang?
No.
What do you mean now?
Reminders. All I know is I made during that event or whatever fire, my mind kind of made a version of like an altar. That was Lashiv.
So the altar was created from the trauma of your parents' death, but you mentioned about the playground. When did you go to the playground?
Yes, I went to the playground. From what I was told by Fuse is...
Oh, during your time with the gang, yeah.
Yeah, apparently I was texting JC and Toku during something they had called a blackout. And apparently there was someone else named Leo that was also doing something similar, and somehow they found out. They roped up Irie from the Whispers, and then Leo and myself, and they shot Irie first, and they were gonna shoot Leo and myself. That's when apparently Promethean shut up and grabbed myself, Leo, and apparently Mavis.
I see.
Yeah, then
So
he
you feel
said
some
they let
blanks.
Mavis go, and we were taken. And from my understanding, there was a bunch of tests and stuff, other facilities, and then I was put into the playground.
Yeah, I do remember hearing that information. Right, so you weren't put in the playgrounds beforehand, but okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. And because I passed the test and stuff, and have passed the others' tests, Yeah, ever since then, that's when Malleus started calling me his son and stuff. And then over time, other people started it to the point where everyone was calling me it.
I mean,
it presented itself with a fun and interesting door.
like a actual door? You mean a theoretical door?
Not an actual door. That's a theoretical, metaphorical door.
Yeah.
Look at me now. Last name is actually McKay now. Which I don't mind it especially when it comes to Stellaria.
I mean, the last name comes with benefits.
Well, technically I can go down all the way to the basements of MMI.
Have you ever been?
A couple times. Didn't really look and wasn't able to look through doors and stuff. But yeah.
I suppose there's even stuff that he's willing to hide from his own son. And probably no doubt daughter as well. Does he treat you well?
Everyone has secrets. Actually, yeah. It's interesting looking at how he behaves. How do I put it? When I first met Stellaria and the fact that she was fully adopted, I actually spied on her and followed her in places. And he was treating her like every other father and daughter, getting her to the best schools, hell, even got her a place in Upper.
It only makes sense to me. Marius is about someone who has possessions. If someone's going to be adopted underneath his family name, he wants to make sure it's living up to his own image.
Well, the thing is of what he wants. Something that he has never had. A true family.
I find it hard to believe that someone like that wants a family.
Well, it's more of the thing of... How do I put it? I don't think he's ever had like a classical family, like father works, mother's at home, kids go to school type thing. It's weird, like well, not weird, it makes sense in a weird way. It's something he's never had and wants to experience. That's the only thing I can think of. And
okay.
He actually wants it in the sense of, we got attacked once, and even asked if we would move into a basement house to make sure we would all be safe and together, quote unquote. And when we told him no, that wouldn't be an actual family, he accepted it but was angry. I don't think he understood at the moment, but he respected our wishes.
Right, I'm going off a big assumption here. I understand he's your father, but from my perspective, he is a terrible person, akin to a monster, at least to my... Well, what would humans perceive to be a monster? Why would something like him wants a family? Does he not have his own species that he can interact with? I'm also assuming that he's not human. I mean, he was shot in the chest. He has that scar to prove it. And since then, he's different. His face has changed. He's still very much the same personality-wise, but it's like his face is made of plastic or something. Like clay. To me, it doesn't seem human at all.
I don't know how that works, but it's the same. All I know is magic and psionics and all that is very strong. Hell, even look at me. Because of magics, I'm like this now. I more or less had my old body got, because of a spell, turned into this.
Yeah, something about you being part druid or something. I just assume it's because of the thing with
a druid spell.
Yeah, I just can assume it was like Manius related things or ours. That is the reason why you changed the way you did. But
it was actually druid thing that it was a spell called reincarnation.
Reincarnation.
It could have came out as an elf, dwarf, even.
Oh.
But still came out as human.
I'm sure Marius McKay is loathing the idea that you didn't turn into something like him.
Well, still human. And if it's a little different.
Right, so you and Stellaria are his children. Willow is his wife, and Oscar.
Willow is not. I believe they're still engaged, but yeah, I don't consider her.
Whatever they are, they have a relationship going on, at least from what I've seen.
Yeah, they are technically engaged, yes.
So my question is, what does he consider Sokoto? Has he talked about her? To you? Because if he's behaving like he wants a regular family, most parents, most family members...
Sokoto told you?
That he's her teacher, and she's his student. Which to me, doesn't really feel like it bodes well. A teacher of what? A student of what? Psionics, yes, perhaps, but where does that go? Where does that lead? Why is he teaching her?
That is a question. I have potentials.
Okay.
One of the things is that there are much worse things that he keeps trapped, that he locks away.
Like trophies? Things he's interested in? Right.
Worse.
Worse than a trophy.
That's the thing. All I know is that there are things that he keeps locked away and keeps away that'd be very bad. And I'm not saying he should continue doing what he's doing, but it's the stance that I've had of we need to learn more. There are a lot of things that if people just go around, try to blow things up, try to assassinate without thinking, I don't know what's gonna happen and what might potentially get out. Like, example, the puppy, what are they called? Reality squids. Have you seen those before?
I've seen something. Has like a weird bluey green bioluminescence. I think a singular eye and tentacles. It's hard to say what it is I saw exactly. But he puts myself, Sokoto, and Haruka in a sensory deprivation chamber. Said it was going to improve our psionic defenses. Now, I'm not a psychic. I'm just there because I don't want him fucking with her. To the extent where I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, with my little understanding of psionics, I think it's even non-psionics can help figure out how to, like, center their mind.
Yeah, he mentioned that, but I still don't think I should even belong there. This is something that they want to do, but I'm... Regardless, there was something in that room which I don't know what he called it, but it was something there which I've never seen anything like it. But the way he treated it was almost like it was like a prisoner, like you said, like something he was locked down. But there's also a weird thing where he treats it like a pet. Something he owns. Because the way you described it when you said about him keeping things kept, you make it sound like he's a warden, keeping these dangerous criminals and beings locked away so it doesn't affect everyone else. It makes him feel like a protector. And maybe I just have too much negative feelings towards him, but I don't see him as anything but a source of suffering, a source of strife, source of problems.
Yeah, it's one of those things of, I know some people, like the Valentis, for instance, they don't care. They'd rather just blow everything up, regardless of consequences. But I know of, I don't know how or why I'm at this point, but I'm looking at it on an objective view. Regardless of what they've done, regardless of anything, how they behave, what happens if said things happen, what is the result, what is the disaster that could cause from it. That's why I'm in the idea of we need to figure things out first, before anything.
Well, he's been active for like how many years now? We are not any closer to figuring out what he's going on with. The Valentis have tried stuff from what I've heard, but the wider Saphira populace don't give a fuck what he's up to.
The Valentis are the Valentis.
So much for them being
If
efficient.
Malleus wanted to, he could have destroyed them years ago.
So he's keeping them around for a reason.
One of the big things with Malleus, because it's how do I explain it? I know it's gonna sound fucked up because it is a weird fucked up thing, but imagine, because I think the big thing is that he doesn't understand because he doesn't know it. Think of it as looking at ants.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And
A higher cosmic entity
yeah.
would look at us like ants and we're drawing his attention.
Yeah, it's because I remember when I was slowly turning undead, especially when Oops was disconnected, I had this anger. I don't know how to and one of the big things that he told me that he follows is to not lash out. Always to turn the other cheek. Which is a weird thing to say. But to let them do what they want. To not give in to your emotion.
He's one to talk. There's been a few times I've seen him be angry.
He gets angry. Oh yeah, no, like as I said, when we told him no to go into the underground house to move there, he destroyed the entire hospital, like
Hey,
office
Volk.
room. Like the clerk desks. He gets angry. He feels emotions.
Yeah, but normally you practice what you preach. You don't preach to people to have emotional restraint when he is emotionally volatile. So why is he telling you to be mindful?
That's the thing. He isn't. If he doesn't actively try to kill. Like, that's the thing. Like, when I felt the anger, I just wanted to put it, like, just to kill my enemies. Unleash my rage. He gets angry, but he doesn't take it out on people. Every time I've seen him get angry, it's either on just material things, or if it's like some sort of creature that's attacking us.
Whether it's on the immaterial or Samanan creature, it's still the case that he's not practicing what he preaches. Which then brings up reasons as to why he's telling you to restrain yourself. I went through Figment training. You told me that restraining your emotions, using it like a tempered blade, using that emotional energy when you need it most, is beneficial. That was explained to me that way. Which is what I do. But if Mali is telling you to refrain your emotions, but not giving you a reason, that's concerning to me. Because why else would you tell someone that?
That's confusing me.
What is?
Well, no, I asked him, why doesn't he just go after the volunteers? Because he could have. And it's the same, and just because I was, as I said, getting that, just because of what I was turning into, feeling the like anger. And as I said, his response is to, it's always better to turn the other cheek. Because, oh, fuck, what was his wording? Because, like, I said, fuck.
Hey, kitten.
I guess best I can way to summarize it was literally to not lash out at people.
People. Humans. Sentient beings. Because if he's fine targeting creatures, but he's not fine targeting Valentis despite them being harmful to him.
Well, what I mean by, well, the creatures that I saw him get angry at were aberrations spawning and trying to kill us all.
So things outside of whatever this is, this planet we live on. Cosmic entities? Right. So the only thing I can deduce from this is that, like you said, regarding a giant looking at ants, you're interested in them. You don't feel threatened by the ants, as the ants can't do anything to you, but they do certain things. But then, maybe there's something bigger, which you said about the cosmic entities, these aberrations. Maybe they are chickens. Chickens like eating ants for food. Now, because it's something bigger, the chickens still can't do anything to him, but it's tampering with something which he found interesting, the ants. He finds ants interesting, not the chickens. So, if we're going off that logic, he sees the sentient species of this planet, or other planets like this, as possessions that are underneath his care. So he won't lash out and do any damage to them because, well, it's like destroying your own toys as a kid. In a fit of rage, yeah, sure, you destroy it, you get your anger out, but then you're left with a broken toy. In which case, you're now sad, you're upset. As anyway, I can try to rationalize it. It still doesn't make me feel any better because he's seen us as insignificant.
Guess that's one view.
When of course things improve and I know more about him, which I doubt I will, because I'm not his student, I'm not his possession, not like Sokoto is, or that you're his family. I'm just a random outsider that there's been a mild inconvenience and is a +1 to some of his to his student. So I hate the fact I just have to watch while he does things to her, which I can't even understand.
Well, only thing I can suggest at that is to do research.
Research into Manus McKay. I'm pretty sure information is very tight.
Into psionics.
I've been trying to do research into magic, and that's brought me nothing. I'm not gifted in magic nor psionics. Doing research into it's not going to help me. Unless, of course, I can find some sort of like material that blocks out psionic thoughts, but that is unlikely. Because if it existed, it would have been implemented at this point.
Well, there are ways, but it's stupid expensive.
Yeah, I'm a corporate entity, but I'm a low tier one. I don't make much money. I'm a threat to corporates, yes, but
But yeah, it's in the end, regardless of what he is and does, even if people take him out, I don't think that is the concerning part, is him at this point. It's everything else.
my focus, my prerogative for doing this is to keep Sokoto safe. What comes after, if he were to fall, if he were to be replaced, is not my concern. It's beyond me. Hell, even getting involved with Miles McKay is beyond me as it is. I don't want to do anything towards him. I don't want to be involved with him. Because other people which I care about are I feel compelled to act. 'Cause I'm tired of just having things taken from me which is mine. What happened to all these people which fix problems in the wider planet? Like with the Hanazaurus. I knew you had news reports about it and things going on. Where are those people then? Why are you not dealing with these issues? Why is malice not being dealt with? Why is all sorts of things around the planet not being dealt with? These people clearly exist, but they're just sitting back and doing fuck all.
Because people potentially know the consequences.
So,
as I said, if something were potentially happen to Malleus and, for example, someone blows him up and blows up parts of MMI, we have no idea what will get out. And the things that I've seen that attacked us, people won't survive. Do you remember the demonic invasion of Market?
Slade?
Yeah.
I heard about the news reports. Sokoto mentions it in passing. Slade died, but he's also spawning demons.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened then.
He brought a whole hell. From my understanding, he brought a whole fucking Titan.
I don't know what the fuck that
It
is.
spawned a massive kaiju-sized demon.
Oh god, okay.
And a whole demon gate. 54,000 people died. From my understanding, barely even got to the front door. Now imagine if something got through even further.
So you're saying that we just need to tolerate Marius? That we allow him to do things? It feels like I'm sacrificing Sokoto to a god.
I am saying we need to figure it out. Learn what is going on. What is down there.
Is Marius going to...
After him. I don't know, and the thing is, Sokoto is in an actual, in my opinion, safer spot than most others.
Yes, I'm aware. When I went to go save her, there were many psionics dead. They're doing research on psionics for some reason. She was spared, or maybe she didn't go around the pipeline as far as everyone else. But the fact that they were being kidnapped in their dozens, that even more than that possibly, they're up to something. And that company is a subsidiary of Marius Industries. Now I need to know, is he the jailer of whatever it is that's down there? Or is he trying to amass an army? Because that's two very distinct, different pathways. Because if he is their jailer, perhaps he's trying to recruit people to help him repel them. But if he is amassing an army, then he's an enemy. And the longer we let this happen, the stronger that army is going to get, and we will have zero chance of even going against it. Sokoto is a rare breed. And from my understanding, only psionics seem to do anything towards Malleus. Even this, something that's from Kijin, a powerful artifact that can do untold things we're not even aware of. I was warned about what it can do, and it does nothing towards him. And as if Sokoto's a dying breed, we're fucked. We have nothing to resist against him. And if he is the jailer and he's keeping us safe, he needs to change his image, because people are going to want to kill him, which makes the situation worse for us. I need to
You also
know.
have to remember the things and stuff like you have seen, I have seen, is a very small number.
And that's what concerns me. There's a small drop in the ocean. There's so much more down there, which I don't even want to see. I can't even.
Because you want to know something else, though.
Do I want to know?
Well, it's the fact that also there are much worse people, and we know that. And two, Market actually likes him, and they're not
Because they're being brainwashed.
They're not.
Then why are people saying they are?
The only ones that are, and they're not. It's not brainwashing. It's.
Is his wellness
this thing called
centers?
severance.
Yeah, as
No,
well.
It's when it's. What he does is he gets criminals. Like if it's a criminal, you bring him in. He will change a couple key memories and then put them back on the street, and they're at that point apparently they are changed, but
They're
not a criminal
reformed.
anymore. Yeah.
Okay, and how about this as a question?
And I'm not saying that's a good thing, because that is actually his primary business, is severance. It's
So-
what people buy from his company.
But why is he
MMI.
recruiting tigers? Why is he funding them to invade District Zero? What benefit does he have from that? I have information that he threatened the leadership of tigers, that if he were to do anything else that would tarnish his image, he was gonna do something to them, change their mind, fuck with their brain. Which I'm assuming is a severance thing. If they are criminals, and he's aware they're criminals, why is he working with them to take over District Zero? Why is he tolerating them?
Realize every massive corporate entity has either shadow PMCs or gangs on their disposal. And I hate to point it out like that, but that is the truth. Everyone does.
I'm not.
And it's not a good thing, but I don't personally know why he's funding the Tigers, or have funded the Tigers. I don't know if he's still doing it.
I don't care if people
I've
fund
only been looking
things and do illicit activities. If it's a corporate entity, I can understand that. Maybe they're using it as leverage. Maybe they're using it as a way to keep the crime underbelly secure. Maybe they're using it as a means to conduct shady activities without the blame being put onto them. There's multiple different reasons. But Marius's reasons doesn't make sense, and I don't understand it. And that's the problem. If I understood why he was doing it, I would be willing to be like, oh sure, it's just a part of how humans react, how corporate entities behave. But because he's so covert with everything, because he's so otherworldly, it feels like there's some sort of nefarious purpose for this. Same with him having the facilities that you mentioned about. Why go for such? Why go to such depths to secure them? If everything I've seen so far of him is that he's a conniving, scheming individual. He's not good business, he's not good news. So why is he keeping them under lock and key? Why is he protecting us against these entities? Does he answer to a higher power? Is he part of a group that he has to answer to? And he's taking orders from them?
So, I want to keep using the same analogy. He's treating us like his ant farm. He wants to he wants to make everyone happy. And that's the thing. He doesn't understand that making people happy, or not making, forcing people to be happy, sometimes people don't want.
He wants to make people happy, but why?
We have issues.
What benefit does he have from making people happy?
Think about it. Happiness, peace.
He wants
to be potentially a benevolent father. That's
he wants to be a
only thing I
god.
can think of.
Even in the Bible, God has his counterpart, which I'm assuming is what he's keeping in the depths. His counterpart of, this is a bad place, you don't want to go there, so listen to me. I'm the necessary evil that exists. Sorry, Aiden, but I don't know how else to rationalize it.
Huh? Okay. From what we understand and have gathered so far, is that he doesn't think like we do. He doesn't know the intricacies, but he still wants the same goal that we want of, no crime, no sadness, everyone's happy. It's, I guess, in the same vein of someone having like a glorious purpose. He doesn't understand a lot of things, and that's where he does. That's our thinking, is that because he doesn't understand things, he does things in ways that he knows how to, psionically. Oh, there's someone who is actively trying to kill people because of this and this. Oh, why don't I just go change, like, fix their mind, and now they're a happy citizen?
Has anyone tried telling him that what he's doing doesn't make people happy?
Well, yeah. Over and over we all have. And that's the thing. We've managed to get, like, that's why I'm still in the position I'm in. Because I don't know what will happen if, as I said, if he's removed or gone, what can pop out. So what I'm doing is, instead of having him do one thing, I'm trying to help shift him to not do that anymore. And that's like, we're telling him, hey, if you want a real relationship with someone, you don't mess with their mind. You behave like a normal, rational person, and there's been quite a few times now where he's actually listened.
But it's only for family, correct?
Well, yeah, because he hasn't had anything else.
So I'm assuming he doesn't have friends. Does he even want friends? Does he even know what a friend is?
That's what we're trying to find out. He's had friends, or I guess rivals would best be put it.
Rivals are not friends. Look. Even if we were to teach him certain kinds of things, he is a person that has a lot of power, which, even if you teach him about friendship, even if you teach him about family values, even if you teach him about other things, he wants peace. He wants his family to be in peace. The only way by doing that is by eliminating bad things. The people which are safe are those who's part of his inner circle. It becomes a class system. anyone who is not in his care or under his tutelage or in his family, they're just going to be brainwashed. You're going to be in a dictatorship, in a state where people are afraid to act out because they're going to get essentially lobotomized. Free will is gone. Humans thrive on free will.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me that. I know. He doesn't.
I know he doesn't. And the fact that he doesn't, and because he's not a human, I don't think there's ever a situation where we're going to have a healthy relationship. When someone has a lot of power, even amongst the Whisperers, right? You were there during Marcus Aurelius, right? If there's discourse, if there's traitors, what did Marcus do? He gunned them down, disposed of them. Because he had that level of power and influence where he could do that without repercussions. There is no making someone who is powerful, making them understand that chaotic things happen. You just have to let it happen. They're going to be like, well, why does it have to happen? I have the ability to make it not happen, even if it's tyrannical, even if it's like a part of a dictatorship. They're going to use
But if you had the power to change it, would you? If you had the power to make everyone happy, would you? That's
Happiness is a perspective.
Exactly.
What would make me happy, for example with Sokoto, what would make me happy is her not being part of Miles McKay's stuff, to forget about the Sonic things. But that is not going to make her happy.
And that's the thing. That's exactly the point right there.
But we're two humans. He's a person that's beyond humanity. He has powers which we can't even understand. And you're telling him, you're saying to me that we can tell him to just let things be, despite him having the powers to literally change how people behave? He's not going to see it as acceptable. He's going to question it.
There's a part that it was broken up, what you were saying.
Which part? It doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's the thing of...
Thing is with the Whisperers, we force people to do things, but we don't change who they are intrinsically. Malleus will.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of the words to put it. Because the thing is, it's... it's... The best way to put it, in a weird sense, he's like a child. He doesn't understand.
Yeah, I would put it like he's a child.
He doesn't get the fact that the world is not a nice place. He doesn't know that not everything can be perfectly happy. The thing is, he has the power to change people's memories and stuff to be able to be happy. And since he's seen that and can do that, then it becomes that fake happiness.
And I understand that.
That's what
I'm trying to say is
that's...
there is no parental figure who can teach the child that is Miles McKay how to be an adult. You learn that through experience. Or a parental figure, which I don't even think he fucking has.
Is that we've already seen changes.
For things he
Myself
cares
and
about.
Solaria.
Yeah, but he cares about you. He considers you family. He can't consider the entire planet his family.
That's the thing, it's... You start small and work your way up. And it might take a long-ass time, but it's the thing of... It's the best we got. Because if you try to... Then it comes back to... It's literally a rock and hard place. If you do it one way, like... Kill him, blow him up, do whatever the fuck.
He probably
Things
lives
get out.
for millennia, Aiden. There's nothing we can do in my lifespan, in your lifetime. There's no way we can even change how he's going to behave.
He has changed.
Towards
That's what
family
I'm
members.
saying. Not just family members.
Who else?
I know you haven't seen the changes, especially since I know I have that luxury of being able to be near him and see the change. But it's literally better than nothing.
The change comes at a price, though. Aiden, everyone else is changing around him. Does he have a single human person in his family?
Are you talking about actual family or blood family?
Who he considers family? You're considered his family. Solaria is considered his family. Are any of them human? With the stuff you're going through, you honestly want me to believe that you are unchanged, but you're 100% human, as if the day you were born.
As I said, I have been changed via magic. Completely separate.
You went...
Everyone changes, though. That is human. That is elf, dwarf, hell, even synthetic.
But not changing between species.
I am still human.
So when you were before the reincarnation, were you human then?
Yes.
So I find it very hard to believe. Humans don't tend to turn into shadow creatures.
That was... Have I never Okay, that's actually... Have I never explained to you what was happening?
I think I vaguely remember that you're being covered in oops. Like he was adding like a extra layer of skin over you.
Yeah, so... More or less, I was turning into what oops was. Very similar thing to him.
Turning into?
Yeah, and then it stopped because oops got disconnected. Oops is an undead, and I was turning into an undead, and so once we cast a spell...
I mean, is Queen in the wrong? Is Queen making things go around in circles?
Very powerful spell. Very dangerous spell. Put it back. And that was a mistake I made. Because I put my arm into oops. And that was Oops's way of saving my arm. And then I asked personally myself to learn certain things because I was able to do certain things. So the progression of oops on my arm was because I asked.
Doesn't change the fact you changed.
Yeah, we all change. We learn and
That's
like my
that's
arm literally
changing
got cut off
mentally.
because I was blocking mentally. Mentally, I'm still me. I'm still myself. That's the one thing
Okay.
Mally is okay.
The point I was trying to get at with Marius McKay is that those who are part of his inner circle are changed physically. They have swapped from being the original race to either something that's aligned with him or his own race. If humans, to survive, if the citizens of this planet are to survive, are to assimilate into his species, that is not living together. That's not coexistence.
First, where did you get the assumption that everyone in his inner circle turns into what he is?
Because I haven't seen a single human that isn't. I haven't seen a single person who is part of his inner circle who is human.
One, do you even? Okay. Those.
I don't think this
Those are
conversation.
kind of large assumptions. I don't even know technically the entirety of what inner circle he has. But the ones that I have met are not like him.
I don't think this conversation is going to be much more fruitful, if I'm honest. We've been going in circles for the past 15 minutes, 20 minutes. The root of the conversation was about the playground. I've told you what I've found out. I've told you what I've known.
All right.
Any other questions or statements before I leave? I have places to be.
Only thing I can say is stay safe.
I make no promises. As nowhere safe these days.
I'm saying it more in the terms of like more or less like a prayer.
Yeah. Take care, Aiden.
You as well.
Yeah, so Queen is racist. She is very much someone who... She's not gonna go kill the other species, but she very much values her humanity. As it's kind of like... It's like self-victimization, right? Everything else that is not human seems to have an edge, a blessing of some sort, and she's kind of like...
Yeah, they got it easy.
Goes in about 15 minutes.
No, it's the ground.
Oh, it
floor.
does. I didn't
You
even
can't
notice
go
what time
under
it
the
was.
ground floor.
One of my partners is like, time flies when you're having fun, I guess.
I should probably go home and see Midnight.
Oh, that's some aura right there. That person's got some aura. Is that a woman? I date her.
Still a bit cracky. She is not on the market. She is not on the market.
You're hot. Oh gosh, she's coming over to me. What do I say? What do I do? What do I...
You're on your own with this one.
Why, do you know her? Do you know her? Hi!
I think she's immune to my
Oh.
charm.
10 is my highest that I got on flavor.
Maybe you just don't got any. Sorry, that was me.
Your name's not Acid by any chance, is it?
That is twice now today. Next you're gonna stay on pear-shaped.
Oh my god, you know the other one, don't you? How many people know the other me? A killer. Hi! I am better though. I am better, and I'm faster.
I'm not gonna make any comments.
And I'm more resilient.
Have you left?
Uh-huh. Left what? No, left what?
So you are Acid, correct?
I am Acid. I'm a tourist here.
Is it not an establishment you need to be involved with? Do you not go there anymore?
I'm part of the Orange Glow gang.
She's from another timeline, different world.
You weren't even listening.
To put it simply.
Right. Apologies, Acid.
It's okay. I hope to see you again, though. You're really cool. I would really like to know you. Oh my god, I saw your hair. Oh, I love the hair.
I wouldn't count on it.
I'm very gay right now. Oh my god. She grabbed my hair.
My reason was vengeance. Stop them from hurting other people.
I don't know. I'm grumpy if I don't have my 12 hours a day.
I'm just glad you're alive, to say the least.
Birthday with us sleep, you are already crazy. I was crazy before that.
That's why all my weapons are quote-unquote dummy weapons. Howdy.
Charles.
How are you?
Stressed.
It's rare for you to admit that. Anything I can do to help?
I don't really think there's any way to help what I just went through. We was having a long debate with Aiden about his father. And ultimately, the conversation ended up pretty much fruitless.
So are most discussions related to Malias.
Sorry, say again?
As are most discussions related to him and Malleus.
So I'm going to assume that he's just biased, then.
Affirmative.
Right. So I'll take his words with a pinch of salt.
Sorry, severe politics. This is another friend of mine.
I'm Queen. Nice to meet you.
Yuki. Pleasure to meet you as well. You know, it's quite interesting just hearing about stuff out here, since it's also foreign to me.
Yeah, I'd imagine much the same would occur if I heard too much of where you're from outside of the
Yeah.
brass tacks.
Is
They're not from this plane, kind of
Sakoto
like
here?
myself, so.
Oh, they're not from this plane.
I've seen her around, but I think I've kind of been stressing her out of late, given some personal differences on our belief systems, so.
I see.
I haven't really interacted with her today. And I don't say this to denigrate her, like, she has the full right to her beliefs, so. There's nothing wrong with her needing to take some space.
There's nothing wrong with a difference of opinion.
Say again?
There's nothing wrong with a difference of opinion.
Right. So, I can't say where she is currently. The last time I saw her was on First Street, but she's been real busy over the last day and change, so she might be anywhere right now. Sorry to say.
It's fine.
Buy the car.
I just came up here to see if she was here. That's all. I'm gonna probably make my way out.
Old. Lo and behold, ask for Sakoto when she appears.
Motorbike is the proper term.
You see. Well, I'll leave you two to your conversation. I'm gonna have a brief word of her.
You as well. You stay safe, alright? Hope whatever happened can be mitigated stress-wise.
Mitigated is certainly one way of saying it. I'm unsure. It's a difference of opinion, I suppose. Trying to get answers and just met with more questions.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I'll leave you to a conversation. Sorry for interrupting the conversation,
Take
Yuki.
care. No, it's
fine.
I mean, we're quite literally just sitting around doing nothing, so.
It's good to take relaxation when you can get it. Who, Nadia and Queen had a good time? Yeah, no, I agree. We did have a good time. Just Queen's not didn't have a good time with the conversation with Aiden. It was pretty okay, but then he got into conversations, and I think Queen was going off into weird possibilities.
You throw that finger at me, I'm going to break it.
It's free of charge.
And that'll be another injury you have to worry about.
I understand you have a really short temper, just like your height.
given the time and the fact that I have to learn how explosives
What's wrong with having some
That's just all.
we walk out together.
If you're gonna lie about something, go.
You never
to
finished
E.
school, did
Don't
you?
go straight to A. I lied about my grades.
Didn't really
Yeah,
have
I went to
ways,
school.
but no.
But like, it's usually like not far from the truth. It's usually like you got like one D and you just say it's a C.
Hey.
Sorry, who side are you on?
First time I've seen you all day.
Okay, look, I
Yeah.
I do.
But
Oh,
I'm
you were
saying
talking
like,
with Aiden for so long.
Yeah. You should just stay seated. I'm not going to be here too long. I got places I need to be.
I have
Well,
just
if you want to
turned
rest,
18 a few days ago.
I don't really think it's a time for me to rest.
Yeah, right?
Sorry to say.
That's crazy. Hey,
Yeah, well,
no.
you told a friend of yours brought you here, insisted you rest. You needed a break.
When I first met you, you were like
A colleague,
13?
yes.
Yeah, 13. That's yeah, okay, he's 18.
Colleague, friend, whichever it is.
I just, you need to grow up, okay? No, you spend too much time at being all fucking immature.
Have you had interactions with Maddie's lately?
No, not particularly.
We need to get you need to get some like cool shoes.
He's not harassing you for training? He's not going to hold it over you, is he?
No,
Imagine
No,
if
at most we bumped into each other once and he made a comment about the thing, which it's gone, so I thought to make him happy, if anything.
I'm just taking them off. I'm an adult now. I can wear my clothes.
Dude. We're not a kid.
May I have a question? I do not believe I know your name, but I do have a question for you, though.
What is it?
Did you happen to... Maybe it would be best if we stepped aside.
Shoes back on, please.
She's really getting the house kicked in the nose, eh?
Did you happen to pull someone's hair up to inspect their face on the first street?
I did, yes.
I would suggest not doing such a thing in the future. As I understand, you mistook them for someone else, because, well, they said that there apparently is another them running around. But,
yes.
In the future, please do not do such a thing. It's a bit rude, even if it's your worst enemy. Even if it's a corpo, even if it's someone you want to rip apart. We advise that such things do not happen in the public over here.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry!
Don't worry, they aren't in trouble. Yes, you're not in trouble. Just
It would be different if I was to injure them, but just grabbing their hair is enough of a warning. I will heed the warning.
Well, the way they described it seemed, well, they personally explained it in a way how they enjoyed it very much, maybe a bit too much, but that's a different story.
I'll be sure not to do it again, man.
You're not in trouble, just saying. People might, from a side view, think there's something else, you know. That you are threatening a person or something like that. We do not wish, you wouldn't want that, and I think they wouldn't want that. Or anyone in this kind of situation. So you're all good. I believe I do not know your name, but I've seen, you hang out with Mr. Kodo and, Miss Haruka.
My name is Queen. Well, that's a code name.
Nice to meet you, Queen.
Likewise.
Name's Artemis. I'm one of the security members here in the meat track.
Artemis, did you say?
Yes. I also work for the Aegis.
Yeah, I've seen you a few times.
Yes. And I grow plants. If you have seeds and you need to grow anything, just ask me.
District Zero is somewhat bereft of foliage, so I wouldn't be able to have any seeds if in fact I want to.
Well, if you need any fresh vegetables that aren't synthetic, I'm selling. For a fair price.
Might consider it. Want me to take it back to District Zero? It's classified as a contraband, sadly.
As contraband? How so? Do they
Owning...
not allow...
No. Anything that's like plants, organics, trees, seeds, that's somewhat of a restricted thing in District Zero. People have bounties on their heads for selling weed.
And long pork isn't.
And a what?
Long pork.
Fork?
Last time I was there, they were selling long pork there. Human flesh.
Oh, with different rules, lots of confusion.
Well, I understand, yes. Why can't this city just be normal for one day? It seems every corner you turn, there's a...
Yeah, I can tell. Your eye color's different. Everything about you is just different now.
I went to this day.
Hopefully one day sun will shine upon these city streets. That's what I wish for.
We can only hope. As long as Upper Zephyr exists, I don't think we're gonna get any natural sunlight.
Well, I think sunlight will never shine here in literal sense, but in the way of peace and some sort of prosperity for the future. Hopefully there will be a day when you will be able to walk these same streets and not worry about a damn thing in your life.
Perhaps, but it probably won't be within my lifespan.
Well, I won't take any more of your time.
Thank you for the warning.
Thank you for understanding.
You're welcome.
Thank you for understanding. Oh, it seems the streets are closing.
Just looking at you.
Don't do that. Not allowed.
Yeah.
Do not perceive me.
I'm not allowed to look at you.
Do not perceive me.
Okay, Your Majesty. Thine presence is too good for my eyes.
There's only one royalty here.
Why are people so annoying today,
I'm not royalty,
Yes.
it's just a code name.
so damn annoying?
Yeah, well, might as well be.
What's the saying? It's the saying. It's
Seems like you deserve it sometimes.
Hail to the queen,
The
maybe,
work you
or
put
something
in.
like that.
Anyways, what has you asking so many questions about him? Something happened?
Just have a conversation with Aiden. We butted heads over certain things.
Involving him?
Well, it's about his father. So.
Yeah. Right. Well. Why don't they bump him so much? Oh, car. Still, it's good to see you. And I hope whatever the heck he had to say is okay.
Hmm? Kind of spin around in circles a lot.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo. Anyways.
Yo.
Yo.
So what about you? It's been a while. And you've been so busy.
Yeah, the front lines is not going to keep its, yeah. Apparently one of our council members was attacked. So there's going to be drama in the future.
I think it's pretty.
Hopefully not for you, though.
Anymore.
But
Oh,
I
considering they're
imagine
part of the
it
council and
probably
I'm
will.
also part of the council, yeah, it's going to cause problems. We're going to probably have a meeting sometime about it soon. So.
And what about that person you were looking for?
tomorrow, right?
Did you guys ever find him?
Yeah, we
I need to talk to Charles.
we found him
Yeah,
yesterday.
sure,
Sorry, Friday. We found him Friday.
Assuming I'm safe.
He got involved with some sort of corporate entity, company that made hard light.
Fine, right? 50 fucking credit fine.
Sadly, I can use my influence to push my way through things, and things got messy. I imagine Keegan's gonna probably have words with me about stuff that's happened.
You knew. I told you I wasn't gonna fucking pay it.
Send me the fucking link. I'll do it.
Well, that's the problem.
I threw
They
the
might
thing, I threw the piece of paper away.
ask me to do something else to be more in a good favor, or he might just put it out. No idea.
Does Sakoto know
Wait, what do you mean
that?
at Sakota's?
So yeah, I'm a bit pissed off by
I think you're having
I
a
know,
What do
it's
you
probably
mean at
not.
Sakota's?
We're all of us are shooting.
What?
What?
We're all going to.
We're having
Apparently
dinner
he's
at your
trying to
place
invite more
or
people.
someone else's place.
And
I was
have
going to
family
bring
dinner.
food down
Know
here
that?
for you. Can I please just have a moment?
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Do you want to take this little distance away?
Okay.
We might need to. It's been a week since I last saw you, and
A week. I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure it's more than a week.
Hey, Toronto, you really saved my life.
I said a
really
couple
almost
weeks.
fucked up
Oh,
your
a
car.
couple of weeks. Sorry.
Thank you, man.
yeah,
Can I come
I just
over? You want to talk just the two of you?
Brother.
yeah. A moment, please.
Yeah, no worries.
I can't stay too long. I need to be at places.
Yeah, I just wanted to check on you and make sure you're okay. It's been a while, and I've been worried about you.
Yeah. Hope you don't mind if I sit? My legs are hurting.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you shouldn't have to worry about me too much. Things have just been a little bit odd. I got that thing out of my neck, though. And it's mostly healed. The
That's good
stitches
news.
removed earlier this past week, and I've been letting it heal.
Did you want to have it removed?
Did I want to have it removed? Yeah, of course. It was put there against my will in the first place. I was terrified when I woke up and it was there.
I have a question. Why did you not get it removed or make plans to have it removed until Malleus mentioned something?
I'd been trying to find a doctor who was willing and able to do it without using, drugs that would knock me out or make me potentially lose control,
Hmm.
I have to be careful with this sort of thing. I can't really use things like morphine. It gets dangerous.
So
Should
did
only
he
be done in
supply you with
emergencies.
someone who was able to do that?
No, he didn't. I went through someone I know and trust.
Hmm.
Her name's Potter. She used to work at the Ripon ship here. She does good work. There's a clinic elsewhere in the city now.
I see.
And to be clear, I didn't do it just because he said something about it. If anything, it annoyed me that he said something about it. It's because of his company that it was there in the first place. At least a company he was providing money to.
kick his sauce so violently my foot is going to be coming out of his mouth.
So, Koto, do you believe that Malleus is someone who can be a force for good? Or do you think he needs to be removed?
I think he needs to be removed, of course. But I think it has to be done with great care, or a lot worse can happen. Not to mention the, with him gone, there will be different people trying to take his place, take advantage of the situation, or otherwise. I don't know how to do most of it on my own.
And what if there is no solution?
Then I think that ultimately the amount of horrid things that he is doing and continuing to do far outweighs the immediate pain and problems that will come of him, being gone. It's just a matter of getting to that point. Anything that we do now has to be absolutely sure. Otherwise he'll just come back.
I don't think there is a way to make this have as little pain as possible. If you remove him, especially with what Aiden's told me, he has too many things kept in his basement that are an existential threat to the entire planet.
Yeah, I'm well aware. If you're worried, don't agree with him. Well, yes, I do recognize that there's a lot of things under him that are probably horrible, and it's best for them not to necessarily be let free, but he just keeps putting more things down there if we let him.
I tried to have a conversation with Aiden, and that's the way he was describing it. There was only one option, and that option was to keep him alive, because the outcome afterwards would be worse. But he also said to act with care that if we do remove him, we need to do so properly. The problem with that, though, is there is no proper way of doing it. How do you keep untold numbers of things in the basement under control when you yourself have no power to do so? The only way we can keep things safe is replacing Malleus with another Malleus. But that doesn't really solve the issue, does it?
No.
We had a similar
just trades
dilemma.
one problem for another.
Exactly. We had a similar dilemma in the Whisperers with the Council of Nine. If you killed off one of the members and replaced him with someone else, it creates a power vacuum. And thus someone who is possibly worse than what you had before enters that seat. Would you want to take the gamble? Most people wouldn't. So then, the status quo remains. There doesn't seem to be a solution to Malleus. As much as I'd rather see him gone, it sounds like that's the bad option.
You really think so?
I don't think so. It's just the information I'm given and the observation I'm being told that is the bad option. Keeping him around at least won't make things get worse, but it's also a gamble.
he is making things worse. He's affected entire planets.
Then what's the alternative? If he's infected entire planets and has him underneath his control, if that chain of command is gone, we now have to deal with...
And call it under his control, he left a mess.
So he's not colonizing planets, he's just going there, wreaking untold chaos and destruction and leaving?
There was... There was a planet that we got sent to look into. We were trying to gather more information about something he was doing. We know that the Federation has issues with him. We found a planet where there is this ore, this metal, that he cultivated. It grows and it expands and it twists and turns the stuff around it into more of itself and affects the plants and the people near it. We found people who had been twisted into awful abominations. They were in pain.
The dilemma I have is that so far, at least from what Aiden's explained, he's a safeguard towards things that are trying to get in to our planet. Now, if I'm going off of an assumption, he's like a shield, stopping things from outside from getting in, cosmic entities. And if this is true, we are not equipped, we are not trained, we are not skilled enough to be able to deal with those things. I say we as in like the lower populace, like you and me. And the reason why I say we is because there are untold things going on right now around the world that are being left unaddressed. For example, the Hanazaris. People got involved with those things and the situation was cleaned up. But my question is, the people that dealt with the Hanazaris, where are they now? Why are they not dealing with Manias? It feels like they've abandoned this planet or the citizens of Zephyra. In which case, I'm left with the thought of who is going to deal with Manias. And if it's us, we don't have the resources, the skills, or anything to be able to deal with it. If we overthrow him, if we kill him, and that chain of hierarchy is disrupted, and all the things left in that basement get out, we cannot deal with it. As much as I want to see him dead, we are literally held at ransom. There's nothing we can do. I ask questions to Aiden to try and get an idea of where we can go to improve. Where could we go to increase our chances, our probabilities of not just having things melt down after his demise. And all things pointed towards that we just have to just teach this adult child about what it is to be human. He
doesn't care.
I know he doesn't care. I'm aware of that. And I try to make that clear to Aiden that he doesn't care. Why would a being that is so all-powerful that has the ability to change people to lean towards peace, why would he accept that humanity, the people of this planet, prefer their free will, prefer chaotic tendencies? He's not going to listen. He's going to do what he wants. He's going to correct and discipline children that refuse to fall in line. He's going to be a dictator. He's going to be a tyrant. And even though I tried to explain this to him, Aiden just wouldn't understand. I don't even think he can understand. Maybe his time in the playground has changed him. I asked him how many people within Marius's inner circle are still human. He said he himself was still human, and I refuse to believe that. He has changed. And he said it's human nature to change. I agreed, saying that yes, mentally, emotionally, you can change. But physically, you can't. Manius is only merciful to those who are part of his family, his inner circle. Anything below that are just free game. Aiden explained to me that he takes criminals and rehabilitates them. He only uses the severance on them, which I'm calling bullshit on.
Turns them into husks.
I know he does.
I've seen some other people from the severance program and
But Aiden treats the severance as if
there's
it's like
nothing left in them.
Thing only used for criminals. But it depends what Marius defines as a criminal. Technically, he should have used it on me. Technically, he should use it on the Tiger leadership. But he's using them as a means to proxy war in District 0. The tactics he's using I've seen before. But his motives is... I don't understand his motives. And that makes it difficult. That makes it uncertain. He's up to something and I don't know what it is. And I don't even know the right course of action here. The best course of action to keep things normal is for him to remain in power and to not fall. But the gamble is that if we kill him, we don't know what the hell can happen afterwards. The situation could be worse. Someone else can replace him from the Shadow Cartel.
I don't know enough about them.
Neither do I. But if he belongs in that group, there's going to be more. We trade one evil for another. We understand Marius to a certain degree. He can be manipulated. This other person that comes in to replace him, we know nothing about. So again, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place, like Aiden said. No matter which option we take, it's a loss. And that's the thing that frustrates me the most. There's no clear-cut answer, solution to this problem.
What the fuck is up there?
That's like the corporate area. Anyone who like comes from like one of the corporate landing pads at security. Like,
I just don't know what to do. And I'm trying my best, but...
Right here, but beyond the gates, it's like security curve and shit.
That's okay.
I know, right? The elites can't have us.
Yeah, but she's still human. She still considers herself to be human.
I almost walked up there.
All I do know is what I believe. That is that no matter what happens, he will continue to grow. He will continue to affect more people.
Yeah, I'll say bye.
And maybe eventually he will take control. And I don't know.
Not to interrupt too much. I'm heading out though. I'm gonna stay the night at Sarah's and then probably head to Industrial tomorrow. Should be good by then. When I'm back on station, let's talk and I'll show you how to.
How to?
Never mind. Talk later. I'll text you. Don't worry.
Take care, Catherine.
Sure.
Anthony.
Matane.
Take care.
She said take care.
You too. You too.
Oh gosh. Oh. That was weird. Everything froze for a moment. All I know is that continues to grow and may continue to affect more and more people. And eventually, he might achieve his goal. He may take this planet too. But this time it won't just be a planet that's afflicted with whatever that altricide stuff is. It's people.
Considering he's putting stuff into that serum, which I tried to get. I'm pretty sure he's not trying to make a material this time, he's trying to make a substance.
He uses this altricide stuff. Turns it into... Well, it seems like a serum. I saw it once. It was a facility.
What do you mean? Zakoto is
pumping
human.
Out, vial after vial of this stuff. This liquid. I don't know if it's the same stuff.
Don't fuck with Queen's logic. Queen considers her human.
You said you can't stay for long. Don't want to take up too much of your time.
I want you to heavily consider your relationship with Malleus.
I have been.
I'm aware you have, but... I worry about you, Zakoto. Your involvement with him is just... The pros and cons, they don't weigh each other out.
There used to be more pros.
So why do you
There used
persist?
to be more people involved. I can't. I can't turn back. I'm a known element to him now. And unless I can somehow manage to figure out how to bore him and make him lose interest, at which point he might just get rid of me. Who knows? And I don't know a way out. Maybe if I could somehow change the past. Maybe I would make it that I'd never shaken his hand, never looked him in the eye, never even spoke to him. Maybe never even heard the name Malleus McKay. I would. But I can't. It's the situation I'm stuck with. I'm sorry.
I'll see you around, Zakoto.
Bye.
Well, sounds to me the chat wants Queen to stop being friends with Sakoto. Because so the thing is, Queen is in this weird situation where she's like, this is beyond her. There's no getting rid of Manus McKay. There's no dealing with him, and there's no way to save Sakoto. Because killing Manus McKay just leads to things getting worse, and the Queen now has it in her mind. Eventually, Sakoto is even Sakoto is going to change. She's going to end up being used, and her humanity is going to be removed. And then, you know, Queen's just like, well, she's going to have to be my enemy then. So it's just like, I don't know. I mean, true, but who else does Queen go to? Queen doesn't know anyone else who has solutions to these problems. All she has is Sakoto and Aiden. Like, Queen honestly thought when I was walking away, when I was like there and stood still for a while when I said bye to Sakoto before I walked off, I was honestly like, does Queen just carve a relationship here? Because the way Queen sees it, it's just like there is no way of fixing this issue. Sakoto is going to go down the line of eventually she's going to no longer be human. Malice is going to do something. She's going to be beyond that kind of stuff, and Queen could only sit by and watch it just happen. Queen doesn't have the ability to stop like Sakoto getting more involved in Manius. She doesn't have the ability to stop Manius. So it's just like, I'm just hurting myself by by having this relationship with Sakoto. There is no solution to this. The only solution is to remove herself from the equation. That is the only solution she has. Which means she has to cut ties with Sakoto, which she, like, you know, cut ties with Malleus. That's how Queen is thinking and feeling right now. She's just like, no, there's no one here to solve this. There's no one here to solve the problem. The Valentis are not doing anything. No one else is doing anything. Queen just has to watch as Sakoto gets more enrolled in, you know, more wrapped up in Manius' schemes and his stuff that he's going on, and she's just like, I just had to be fine with her just going. It's only a matter, in Queen's mind, it's only a matter of time before she gets corrupted. Sakoto gets corrupted, and she's no longer, she's part, you know, mutant or whatnot. Like, the gang war for Queen is just like, it's not even like a thing that she's worried about. She can deal with that. She is humans. She can deal with humans. But with Manius, he's beyond human, and Sakoto, she has psionics, and Queen is Queen can fight things, physical things, but she can't fight against mental stuff because she's not oblivious to the fact that she has mental health issues, and that's a gateway, that's a crack in the armor that allows any nefarious people and individuals to be like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with your mind. Anyway, I need to go. I gotta go plug my stuff in to charge, and I'll see you guys in Eden Lost in about 2 hours. Wait, not even 2 hours, an hour and a half. I don't. We'll see. We shall see. See you soon, chat. Baby Iku. Yep. Bye bye, everyone. Take care. See you soon. No. I think the first half of the VOD is just dead. I just crashed. So I don't think there's any point saving it. Bye bye. Much love, you all. Mwah. I'll see you in again an hour and 20 minutes. Bye bye.